Welcome back to 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch for more public displays of homesteading. Today is an unboxing from Tree Seed Band. We've got 4 different varieties of bush cherries: sand cherry, European bird cherry, carmine jewel, and Manchurian. I've made a chart here from what I could glean from the internet, and all of these ought to be scarified and stratified before planted out. And also I could, in fact, plant them out in the fall, so I'll probably do some of each technique. Up next are the mulberry seeds. We ordered a trio, and it ended up that we got 2 white mulberries. That's these 2. Those are actually the same variety by different names. And the top one is black mulberries, which are not cold hardy for us. From what I could determine, I should stratify those for 2 to 3 months, or else I could plant them in November. So up next is a very cold hardy Asian pear called a Eucerian pear, and that also needs to be stratified, potted up, and in order to germinate. Pomegranate seeds. Now these are said to be very easy to germinate, so I'll probably give them a good soak. It says to plant them outside when it's 70 degrees, which is now. So here come some pomegranate bushes. However, the American persimmon is another stratify tree seed. That one needs to be stratified for 2 to 3 months, or once again planted in November. The sea buckthorn is one we're pretty excited to try out. I could just imagine the turkeys picking those bright orange little berries out from between the thorns. Anyways, these ones need to be soaked and stratified. Oh my goodness. Now I know these are not a tree, but red raspberry seeds. When I looked up how to propagate these, they said that these are expert level of discipline, so good luck. Well, I bet Matt can do it. On the opposite end of the difficulty spectrum are thornless honey locusts. These ones you're supposed to hot soak, scratch them up, and throw them in the ground, and they should germinate in 10 to 21 days. Have you ever heard the old adage, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, the next best time is now? Well, 2-needle pinyon falls into that category. So this one we're going to start indoors in greenhouse conditions. These precious little nuggets. We grabbed a packet of artichoke seeds before I sorted out the ones that I saved from our own plant last year, and I'm going to do a germination comparison rate. I got 1 out of 16 from the self-harvested ones. Let's see how these ones do. And for a bonus, Tree Seed Man threw in a little packet of Chinese elm seeds, which I appreciate. However, these are not cold hardy for our zone. So thank you for checking out our tree seed haul. I'm hoping to attempt some Syntropic Agroforestry lines, and those you're supposed to start trees from seed if at all possible, and intersperse them with helpful other plants, and then manage by chopping and dropping, nurturing and encouraging the target species, and harnessing the power of the neighboring weeds and nurse plants. So stay tuned for the years to unfold before us for Syntropic Agroforestry. Cheers and blessings. Please take a moment to mulch that like button.